Minor penalty on the Pioneers, number 9, Ben Helgeson. 2 minutes for slashing. Helgeson for slashing. 10 the penalty, 22 seconds.
Sorry about that.
Logan Huber with a shot deflected nicely by the Pioneers of Phil Murray. Held in top circle, a centering pass attempted. Can be cleared back out as the Pioneers will dump it and change. Jesse Brown will have to stop it behind his own net. He'll leave it for Logan Huber as they'll start the rush up ice. Huber looking on that far side wing as the Ponies will dump it into the zone. First after it, Blake Donar, the sophomore listed as the defender, playing up in this one. It's tied up 3-on-1 advantage down low in favor of the Ponies. Still tied up there as it's won by Roski.
Pioneers full strength.
Quick to it now are the Ponies into the attacking zone, trying to deke around one man, couldn't do so. He'll leave it further as that was Adam Isley trying to play the puck. Isley with 8 goals, 4 assists. Consecutive year, rather, in the section play. Last year, they played in the section final It was a 3-2 game where the Pioneers led after the second period. However, Hill Murray began to pull away in the third, finishing that game by a final of 6-3, which saw them make a return to the state tournament after being eliminated by the Ponies beautifully in overtime that previous season off the stick of Noah Cates' beautiful spinorama goal. One that certainly is a highlight of Pony fans everywhere. Puck blocked out, back on down. Brown will have to make the stop. The first real action he's seen on the puck tonight. Now we'll get a face-off coming into the Stillwater defensive zone. Your Ponies on Saturday, again a 6-0 victory over the North St. Paul Polars. Lots of goal scorers in that one. Ty Thurston had a goal. Joseph Stengel had a goal. In a thoroughly dominating effort, the biggest margin of victory on quarterfinal Saturday of any of the teams in this section. As the Hill Murray Pioneers reach this game by virtue of a 4-2 victory over the Irondale St. Anthony Knights. As the puck's kicked in now by the Pioneers, they'll keep it down and low. As it can be kept further now, the Pioneers trying to establish an offensive presence for the first time in this game. Strobel got it further back for Petronik. A shot on, followed up. Wallen another chance, and a good save by Brown. He'll steer the puck to the corner. First to it is Parker Wiley. Wiley off the boards. Watched it go right to the blue line, still onside. Strobel will get to it first for the Pioneers. Strobel trying to leave it on the half wall, held in by Helgeson. Petronik, a shot goes wide of the net. Can be picked up now by Helgeson. Spinning, trying to feed down in low as he was looking for Strobel again on the shot. Ponies pick it up. They can skate back the other way, at least in the attempt, as McGinley had it on the near side. He'll send it further down in low, and the Pioneers will look to start a rush up the other way. Here's Petronik now, the senior defender. Of course, the other end of the Noah Cates goal from 2016. He was the defender, as we'll get an icing call here. He was the defender whom Noah Cates deked out on the spinorama to beat the goaltender. I don't quite remember who that was in goal for Hill Murray at the time. And of course, Noah Cates drafted by the Philadelphia Flyers in last summer's NHL entry draft. And of course, we wish Noah the best of luck. Now we'll get a face-off coming here to the left of Remington Keppel. Troy Tischler on the dot for Hill Murray. He'll oppose Joseph Stengel as the officials navigate the ice. Face-off won by the Ponies. They'll win it to that far side. Cooper Wiley first to it, sent it down and low as he was looking for Blake Donar. Still down and low. Ponies trying to wrap around, couldn't quite find it. Comes back now. Donar trying to send a shot on, had Stengel down and low. Pioneers tried to send it out. It's picked up now by one of the Pioneers into the attacking zone as he tried to deke around the defense. He could not quite do so, as that was Nick Pierre trying to make that play. Pierre listed as number 7 in the state program and as well on the Star Tribune's Minnesota Hockey Hub. However, as I talked with several of the officials here at the rink, it is number 11 for Nick Pierre. As the puck gets chipped in, it's stopped by Brown, who had to come out and make the play. Nearing the 7-minute mark of this game. No score this period. Ponies and Pioneers. A trip to the section final on Friday on the line. A shot off the pads there of the Hill Murray defense. Tied up along the boards into the corner. Can be played all the way back to the blue line. Great pass for Raleigh. A shot fanned on. Another attempted chance followed up. Can be reached there now. As the Ponies, Eichten tried to play it. A 2-on-2 rush through neutral ice into the attacking zone as Raleigh slowed up to play the body instead of the puck. Turns it over. Now here's Joseph Quast. Quast with the puck at the half wall. He'll send it further down below, looking for some help to get it. Couldn't do so as they tried to clear, looking for Adam Isley. Couldn't pick the puck up there. Back out through center. Isley will dump it in as the lines change for Stillwater. Touched up behind the goal where it can be played now by Matthew Fleischhacker. He'll send it around. First to it will pick up Brent Oberle, the future University of Minnesota Duluth Bulldog, one of 2 college commits on this Hill Murray roster. Of course, different as a turnover behind the net almost created a chance for Hill Murray. Different for many reasons, in that a down season for the Pioneers, but also not as many college commits as you would expect on this team. And of course, the one currently for Stillwater and Noah Tussey committed to, as a shot on there, almost fool the goaltender Keppel. We've seen moments this year when goaltenders can be fooled by those shots from the blue line, and Roski did a great job of trying to test the goaltender there. As the puck gets picked up in the neutral zone, the Pioneers will dump. They'll change. Near the halfway point here of this first period. Looking on that far side, it can be picked up by Thurston. Thurston looking for the skater further on that side. Leaks back out through to center. It's picked up now here by Strobel. Strobel is shot on easy glove save for Jesse Brown. We'll get a face-off coming to his left. 8:11 to go here, opening period. Jesse Brown on the year for the junior. 9 wins, 11 losses, 1 tie in that game. A 2.60 goals against average and a save percentage of .914. As it'll be Tischler on the draw for Hill Murray. And he'll be opposed in this one by Alexander Wells. As the puck picked up now, Parker Wiley sent it out further as they'll play it through the neutral zone. It's dumped on goal there by Wyatt Wasco. Keppel comes out to play it right into the pads there. Can be kept alive now as they'll race to the corner. Sent down and further where Tischler can play for the Pioneers. Tischler trying to get in on that half wall. A high hit there. He won't get a whistle. Cooper Wiley sent a shot on Keppel. Send it into the stands over the glass. And we'll get a face-off coming in the Pioneers zone. Again, the numbers on Remington Keppel. 8-10-3 on the season, a .279 goals against average, and a save percentage of .891. And of course, for both of these teams, Hill Murray entering section play under 500, and the Ponies entering right at, definitely much lower than what they would expect to be at this time. As the face-offs tied up, can be controlled by the Pioneers as they'll send it back out. Hopped over the stick, and a good check there on the boards by Cooper Wiley to keep Matthew Fleischacker out of the play. Down and low behind the boards, they'll start carrying the puck up through the center of the ice. Onto that far side, it can be picked up now. Petronik tried to feed Helgeson in front. It can be sent in further now. Keppel will try to settle it before Brent Oberle can play it. Long pass onto that far side, looking for Michael Fleischacker. Down in through the center of the ice area. Picked up by Isley. Tied up on the boards by some of the Pioneers. As Tischler plays it. Back now for Peterson to Petronik. Petronik, a long stretch pass looking for Wallen. It gets chipped in. Wallen picked it up off the half wall but lost it. And Isley can take it out through center. Isley tried to spin it. It might be a 2-on-1 rush here if the Ponies hurry. A shot on, easy save for Keppel on a shot that was going high. And another face-off here in the Pioneer defensive zone. Very entertaining matchup so far. Great back and forth. From the site of Aldrich Arena, again, the winner of this game will go on to play the White Bear Lake Bears on Friday night here in this same venue. And unfortunately for the two teams playing on the ice, not the greatest of records this season. Combined 0-for-3 are the Ponies and the Pioneers when facing off against White Bear Lake this season. As the puck goes back to the blue line, Wiley winds a shot on goal, or at least to the side. And the Pioneers look to break out, try to get picked up at center before it can be picked up now by Michael Fleischacker. Turns it over now, Brett Oberle. Long pass looking for Wallen into the zone. Wallen. Shot blocked by the Ponies, goes behind the net. A nice check there behind the play, and a shot and a save there by Jesse Brown. Pinching down was Matthew Fleischacker to play it for the Pioneers. Here are the Ponies now trying to create a breakout and force play the other way. Shot and a save by Brown, who had that position well. Goes back to the blue line, Matthew Fleischacker is shot high into the air, blocker save there. The Pioneers starting to threaten now as the puck has to be cleared out of the zone. A great series of play for the Pioneers, and the Ponies simply have to get that puck out of the zone. There's 5:49 to go, still tied at 0. It's important, of course, based on the statistics of how the Ponies have played this season, for them to be leading. When they've been leading after the first period of play in the season, they are 8-2. Puck comes back out to the wall. Petronik will have to play it in further. Delayed hand pass call was not made by the officials there. It's chipped in, almost hit one of the stanchions, and I believe it did hit one of the rafters here at Aldrich Arena, a very low roof compared to some arenas. As we'll get a face-off coming, as the officials will talk about it, it'll be in the Pony defensive zone. And Jesse Brown certainly standing and passing the test so far that this Pioneer offense has created. As a face-off won by the Ponies, they'll take the puck into the attacking zone. Keppel will stop it behind his own goal. Looking there further, well, it'll be a 2-on-3 rush for the Pioneers if they hurry. Joseph Quast into the attacking zone. Quast slows up, shot hits the side of the net. Quast tried to pick it up. It goes down further where Peterson will have to play it low for Hill Murray. Tied up on that wall. Goes off the end wall now where Parker Riley can play it. So look to play it up. Stretch pass too far as it couldn't be handled by Wyatt Wasco cleanly. Puck's into the zone now. It's cleared back out. Quast can pick it up for Hill Murray. Quast into the zone. A shot goes wide, and Brown will have to steer it to the corner. Quast tied up in the corner. Wasco had it. Quast picks it up again for the Pioneers. Shot, great save by Brown. Held in there by Troy Tischler all the way back. Now a shot on, doesn't reach by some great defense. Off the boards all the way down. Another icing coming. And the Ponies so far doing a great job to hold on. Of course, one of many other games going on in the Minnesota State High School League tonight. You look across, one score that stands out, Mariucci Arena right now. Edina up 7-1 through 2 periods of play against the Wayzata Trojans. So it certainly looks like Edina will be on their way to another state tournament, and more likely than not will be favored throughout the way. Puck comes back out through center as Isley can pick it up in the defensive zone. He's taken down. Stillwater side wants a call. They won't get one there. Puck can be held in as they'll curl back. Still tied up, finally picked up by Mike Fleischhacker. Onto the far side, looking for Tischler. Some good defense by the Ponies there to keep it out. Tischler now cutting it back. Still cutting it back. Hill Murray wanted to call on that one. Puck goes the length of the ice. And as it came off a Pony stick, we'll get an icing in the defensive zone. Shots on goal so far, officially, as they are transmitted online through the Minnesota State High School League. It is 4-4 in shots. Certainly goes to show the balance between these two opponents. And certainly the balance in the past couple of years. Since the year 2010, Stillwater 3-4 in all contests against the Hill Murray Pioneers as the face-off won to the left of ground by the Pioneers. Helgeson tried to send a shot on goal. It goes wide to the half wall where the Ponies can send it out. Held in, though, nicely by Oberle. Trying to get there first was Wallen. The Ponies dangerously play in the zone. It'll be a delayed hand pass call. Wallen's checked in the boards. Trying to go off to that far side there. He was looking for Ty Thurston. Puck continues to be played. Wallen had a stick on it. Tied up. No one knows where the puck is. Wallen has it. He'll send it down and further. That's how the teams can chase. Down into the half wall. Can be flipped back out. Matt Fleischhacker to pick it up. Pass dipped in as Strobel gets there. Turned it over. As the Pioneers fell down, Fleischhacker will race back to get it. No icing. Not deep enough for the Ponies to get a change. Here's Oberle now into the neutral ice, carrying it into the attacking zone. Oberle finding some open space. A shot on. I don't think Brown saw that, but he made the save nevertheless, and it comes back out now where Fleischhacker can play it. Fleischhacker gaining speed into the attacking zone. Fleischhacker tried to deke around. He got held up there. That'll be a penalty coming to the Ponies, and the Pioneers will get a chance on the power play. I see Joe Raleigh going over to talk with the official on that side. He doesn't seem to like the call, as it'll be Cooper Wiley going to the box. 2 minutes for holding. And the first chance for the Pioneers on the power play. A middle-of-the-pack power play, 20.8% on the year, 16 goals on 77 chances. And for the Ponies on the penalty kill, 85.3%, 14 goals on 95 chances against. And the puck initially cleared. On this attempt, it can be picked up by Petronik on this top unit for the Pioneers. Here's Joey Petronik carrying the puck through center. Over on the far side to Tischler. Lost it to Raleigh there. Off the end boards. Picked up by Petronik again. Down in further. Pioneers have it. They're tripped up. Again, as a couple of extra shoves got delivered to the fence there. Wallen trying to toe drag around one. Brown had it still loose. Tischler picks it up in the corner. All the way back now. Petronik dekes around with a defender without his stick. Try to get it off, and it was the defensive Wasco who was able to get that puck out. As Isley comes on, as well as another skater for the Ponies. Centering pass in front, good save by Brown, holding his positioning well, tied up in the corner. Isley doing battle with Wallen. Wallen, try to leave it further for Tischler. The Hill Murray side wants a tripping call there. The official with eyes on it says no. Petronik could not hold the zone. He'll have to come back out through center, spinning. Petronik waiting for his teammates to touch. Petronik skating in, tried to put it on goal, couldn't do so. Another shot there as it's sent on down the length of the ice, as that was Pierre who had a chance for Hill Murray. 30 seconds left to go in this one, at least in the power play for the Pioneers. Attacking zone rush, Oberle now has it. Oberle cutting back, defended well by Stillwater. They'll send it down in low where Helgeson can play it. Helgeson, the future Badger, sends it down in low. Strobel to Helgeson, too far. We'll go back out to center here in the last minute of play in this first period. Oberle given some pressure now by the Ponies. As that was Roski playing up on the forecheck on the penalty kill. Successful kill for Stillwater. If they hurry, there could be a 3-on-1 rush here. Chance on, good save there by Keppel, sends the puck high into the air. It's picked up by Isley down in low. Picked up there. The Hill Murray side wants a call there. They're going to get that one. And that's Mike Fleischhacker who got hooked on that play, and the official call will be tripping. It'll be another chance on the power play for the Pioneers. After a good penalty kill that saw a lot of time in the attacking zone for Hill Murray, tough for the Ponies to get that break to have to go back onto the penalty kill. They'll get the face-off coming to the right of Brown. 33.3 left to go in this opening period of play. As Strobel lost the face-off there to Blake Donar. The puck goes further on that half wall. Ponies tying it up. They'll chip it back out through to center. Will be picked up by Matthew Fleischhacker behind his own net. The Pioneers will have one last rush on this power play. Onto that far side. Went too far. Ponies can clear it down the length of the ice. This might be a chance for Spencer Scott, shorthanded. Scott sent it right into the skates of Fleischhacker. Scott still tied up. And he'll just be content to hold it along the boards, ending the period there. Strobel with a check after the whistle. The Ponies looking for a call. A little pushing and shoving there. See if anything comes of this. As we'll start the second period, still a conversation happening between the two players. Joe Raleigh, who's had some conversations along with Brett Oberle. As you hear the official shots on goal, 6-5 in favor of the Pioneers. Will be back for the second period of play upcoming. This is your home for Pony Boys hockey, VAC TV. Fleischhacker taken down, goes back to the blue line. Peterson, a shot blocked very nicely there by the defensive Thurston, as the puck can be cleared back down the length of the ice. 29 and counting left to go on the power play for Hill Murray. as the Pioneers will look to rush the puck up back the ice. Pass looking to go into the zone. It'll be an icing touch-up on the power play. A bad call there for the Pioneers, as they don't like that one, certainly. It'll go in the defensive zone for the Pioneers to the right of the puck carrier, or the goaltender rather. It's Remington Keppel. He's been perfect so far. Shots on goal in that first period were 6 and 5 in favor of the Hill Murray Pioneers. As a face-off won by the Pioneers, it'll be Petronik to play it now for Hill Murray. He'll take it behind the goal. Looking to play it further. Petronik skating the puck up the center of the ice, as the penalty time will expire on this power play. 0 for 2 so far are the Hill Murray Pioneers. And played further, it'll be checked in there as Pierre can play it for Hill Murray. Down and low as there's Joe Raleigh. Raleigh looking further. Long stretch pass up ahead. Hooked up, no call coming there, and it'll be a 2-on-2 rush for the Ponies in the attacking zone as the skater went down there. Wasco, no call coming there. We'll get a whistle. And I believe that whistle is offside, or it will be Pierre going to sit for the Pioneers rather on the power play, and it'll give the Ponies a second chance on it. 0 for 1 so far. Both teams certainly aware of their stats when after the second period, if they are leading or losing. Both teams perfect, undefeated when leading after 2 periods. Down and low, a shot reached Keppel as the puck goes up into the netting, out of play. Another face-off in the defensive zone, or looks like it'll come back out through the neutral ice. Yeah, the puck will come out through the center ice here. For the Ponies, when they have been leading after 2 periods of play, they are 11-0-0, and that does include the section play so far. On the opposite side of that, when they are losing after 2 periods, they have never come back in a game this season. 0 for 12 in those games. The puck dished off on that far side. Raleigh can take it in. He'll leave it at the blue line for Tussey. Shoveled pass over there, looking for Cooper Wiley. Wiley for Tussey. Here's Cooper Wiley again. Trying to stutter around one. Shot did not reach as it sailed wide. Kept down and low. Raleigh playing down from the defense. Down in further. Raleigh walking in off the side of the net. Thought it was in for a moment, but it did go off the side. It'll go all the way back out through to center, where Jesse Brown will stop it as the Pioneers can change. Again, this is the 7th straight year in which the Ponies and the Pioneers have met in the section playoffs. The Ponies in those games are 2-4 as we'll get a whistle here. I believe it'll be an icing call coming. And we'll get a face-off in the defensive zone for Stillwater. 60 seconds left to go in the power play for the Ponies. Again, thank you for joining us here from Aldrich Arena on VAC TV. My name is Alex Westad, joining you from high atop the ice. A date with the White Bear Lake Bears, awaiting the winner of this one on Friday night at 7 at Aldrich Arena. As the face-off won by Stillwater, they'll look to set up a breakout again on the power play. Logan Huber carrying the puck up. Dishes it here on the near side. Ethan Darby had it. Sent it into the zone. Keppel tried to stop it behind. Leaked all the way back to the blue line. Huber plays it in further. Picked up now by Donar. Donar trying to feed it in front. Picked up by Matthew Fleischhacker. It hit the net, and it'll be a face-off in the defensive zone for Hill Murray. Face off to the right for the Pioneers in the defensive zone. This is the 21st season in which the Pioneers have been led at the varsity level by Mr. Bill Lechner after taking over the varsity program in 97-98 when they made the switch to Class 2A. As a Pony hooked up there, down and low. Can be carried out now by Tischler. Has 25 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Goes back through to center. Can be played by Huber. Onto the near side now, looking for Darby. Darby back for Huber. Through to the center of the ice. Tischler applying pressure, but the pass carried in. Down and further, Donar will apply some pressure on Fleischhacker down and low. Picked up there by Wasco to play it. Tied up 3-on-1. Can go all the way back to the blue line where Darby can has it as the Pioneers back to full strength. Picked up by the Ponies. A shot goes wide. A very balanced contest so far. Darby with a great play to try to keep it in. It ends up going into the Stillwater bench. We'll get a face-off here in the neutral line. Speaking of Stillwater, head coach Matt Doman, now in his 5th season. Career record as head coach of the Stillwater Ponies, 123 wins, 31 losses, and 5 ties. Very successful for the coach of the Ponies. And of course, a disappointing season, which saw the Ponies start out 6-0 before falling to end the regular season at 12-1. But of course, with a lot of time left, a 2-on rush now for the Ponies. Centering pass, a great chance there, back in front! And had that hit the stick there of Joseph Stengel, would have been in the back of the net, and a 1-0 lead for Stillwater. Instead, it's not. Wiley plating down, try to keep it alive. It can be raced back out. Quas had it, and a good check there defensively. Picked up now, a rush in, a penalty call coming. Well, should get a penalty here against Stillwater. It'll be a 3rd power play for Hill Murray. And you can't keep doing that if you want to stay in this game. The Pioneer fans are looking for a penalty shot, as McGinley will take a seat at the bench. It'll be a hooking minor is the official call. Certainly could have warranted one either way as far as the penalty shot or the 2-minute minor. So it'll be the 3rd attempt on the power play for Hill Murray. The biggest chance of the game so far, looking to be in favor of the Pioneers. Back to the blue line. Oberle has it now. Oberle sent it down in further. Strobel has it further for Helgeson. All the way back now to Oberle again at the blue line. Down in low. Can be chipped out further to the blue line again. Oberle, some great defense by the Ponies so far. Centering pass, Fleischhacker looking to feed. Strobel still loose. It goes back to the corner. Mike Fleischhacker down in low. Turns it over for Strobel. Can be leaked out to the corner where it can be played further along the half wall. Here's Helgeson now with space. Down and low looking for Strobel. He'll pick it up at the goal line. Too strong in the pass looking for Oberle. And Brent Oberle will be first to get it for the Pioneers on the setup from Keppel. As the Pony defenders change, 1:13 and counting left to go in the man advantage for Hill Murray. A deke around 1 by Helgeson. Helgeson into the attacking zone. Shot saved by Brown. The rebound corralled by the Ponies as they'll chip it back out, but it went off the padding of one skater. It goes all the way back out and down, where Keppel can settle it behind, but he'll give way to Oberle. Oberle tripped up on the play. A good defensive forecheck there by the Ponies. As here's Adam Isley now. Isley tying up, looking to expire as much time on the power play as they can. 40 seconds left to go on the man advantage, as the Pioneers carry the puck up to the center of the ice. A deke around 1 man as the Ponies try to kill the penalty. Tischler now looking to feed now. Here's Peterson for Petronik at the point. Down and low further for Tischler. 24 to go in the power play. Puck bounces to the half wall. Goes down and further loose right in the blue paint before it's cleared out. The Pony forced a turnover of a stick, rather, can be picked up now by the Pioneers. Tied into the corner, Tischler battling for it. As long as Wiley, both Wileys for the Ponies, cleared back out with 5 seconds. Perfect 0 for 3 so far on the penalty kill are your Ponies. It's picked up now by Petronik. Petronik through the defensive zone. Some great forecheck there by the Ponies. Turned it over, looking to spring McGinley out of the box. Can be picked up now. 3-on-2 rush here for Hill Murray. Saved by Brown. Puck still loose. Bounces high into the air. Tischler first to it for Hill Murray. Picked up now by Pierre. Pierre, a blocked shot. Goes back to that far side. Oberle down and further for Tischler. Centering pass in front. Time and space. Fleischhacker had it. He'll pick it up again. Blocked in front, and a good play by the Ponies. Can be picked up now by Stillwater. McGinley. Pass onto that far side. Looking a shot off the blocker of Keppel. We'll get a face-off coming in the defensive zone for Stillwater. 9:43 to go on this second period of play. Still no score in what's been a very close, entertaining contest so far. Officially so far through this point in the hockey game. 10-6 now, the shots on goal favoring the Hill Murray Pioneers officially. As we'll get a whistle here. I believe both of these skaters on the far side were looking to be a little bit aggressive. And of course, with the section familiarity, rivalry becoming stronger. Wasn't always like that between these two schools as the shot goes wide. All time against the Stillwater Ponies, the Hill Murray Pioneers have a combined record of 41-6. However, as we have mentioned earlier in the broadcast, since the year 2010, the Ponies have been doing a better job of making it a rivalry, in that the Pioneers have only been victorious 4 out of 7 times. As the puck goes back to center, 6 of those matchups, of course, coming in section play. 1 regular season meeting between them as Oberle picks it up into the attacking zone. Deeks around one defender. Good save by Brown to steer it to the corner. Can be picked up now as play can be continued into the corner as Vinny Hurley had it for Hill Murray. Fleischhacker shot in and out of the glove. Wraparound followed. It's still loose and it can be cleared out very dangerously by the Stillwater Ponies. An icing you have to take. Now we'll get a face-off coming in the Stillwater zone. Well, the first time we've called a couple of these names here tonight. And the Ponies choosing to dress 7 defensemen, as they did in their game against North St. Paul on Saturday, to boost and bolster their blue line. As a face-off won by the Pioneers, a shot on fooled everybody. It goes to that far half wall where Helgeson can play. Chipped down in low, too far for Strobel. Can be picked up now by the Ponies. Spencer Scott tried to clear it back out. Adam Isley on the far side with speed. Isley, a shot blocked there by the defensive Fleischhacker. Isley spinning, looking to create a chance. Loose in the blue paint, another chance, and another! Still followed up. Score! The Ponies strike first. 1-0 Stillwater. Loose in the blue paint, another chance, and another! Still followed up. Score! The Ponies strike first. 1-0 Stillwater. Adam Isley gets the goal that puts the Stillwater Ponies on top 1-0. The Ponies continuing to battle and push and put those rebounds on Remington Keppel. And finally, as Keppel was unable to freeze the puck, they were able to put it past Keppel and to give the Ponies this 1-0 lead. Isley with 8 goals on the regular season gets the first goal in section play on a beautiful play as it goes Isley from Scott, and I couldn't quite hear the third assist, but I'll check on that later as the puck can be played on the half wall as the Ponies look for more. Down and low, puck still in the defensive zone for the Pioneers. It's picked up by Tischler into the attacking zone. Tischler working around one man, trying to send it in front, couldn't. Still tied up now. Comes all the way back out. Can be played in further, as that was the defensive Seamus Reagan who tried to play it. Inside of 8 minutes left to go in this period. A huge goal for the Ponies in this one. Then we'll get an icing touch up here and a face-off coming back in the Stillwater defensive zone. And of course, this being a road game in the statistical sense, but also in the literal sense, it's being the home rink for the Hill Murray Pioneers. Stillwater on the road this season, 5-7 against all ranked teams. Hill Murray coming in at 20th in Class 2A. As it's picked up now, and a chance here by Thurston. Thurston looking there, and a great shot for Tussey. Held in there by the Ponies. On that far side, deep in further, Tussey, the future Gopher. Puck leaks back out through center. Against ranked opponents this year, the Stillwater Ponies 3-9-1. Both of these teams play very tough schedules, playing the best teams in the state. As the puck goes back out through center, Petronik to pick it up there. Petronik on the deep pairing with Peterson, shoveling it back further and up ahead. Goes into the corner, a dangerous hit there by the defensive Petronik. Onto that far side, Quast playing it further up ahead as Hurley can pick it up now for Hill Murray. Hurley, a shot, good save by Brown. He'll steer it to the corner. Down and low, they'll tie up. Looking to free that loose puck as Cooper Wiley can finally clear it out. Wiley, a good check there by Quast to knock the Ponies off the puck. Sent back up, heads up right into the bench area, and a great catch by a fan down there on the Stillwater side, making the barehanded snag with the coffee in hand as well. A great save there I'd say get that man a contract. And he gives it to a kid too. How awesome is that? Some great parenting and some great show of sportsmanship here in the Stillwater area. We'll get a face-off coming to the right of the Stillwater netminder Brown. 6:34 and counting here now to go in the second period. Ponies leading 1-0 on the strength of Adam Isley's goal. A nice goal where they kept battling as Isley will flip it back out off the boards. No icing needed here as it can be picked up now by Fleischhacker. Cross-ice pass looking for Overly. Overly trying to get it for Wallen. Defended well by Stillwater. Isley carried the puck back to his defensive zone. It can be cleared back out through to center. It's picked back up. Here now by Parker Wiley. Wiley flips it back out through to center. Overly off the glass. It's picked up by Helgeson, gaining ahead of steam. Helgeson trying to deke. Goes into the netting. In the defensive zone for Stillwater. And we'll get a face-off coming. I believe it was deflected. We'll get a face-off coming into Stillwater defensive zone. A great game so far between two evenly matched opponents. So far matching each other punch for punch in this what feels like a heavyweight bout. All the way back to the blue line now. A shot, good save by Brown off the stick of Jake Henthorn, the junior for the Pioneers. Now we'll get another face-off coming quickly. Of course, since Matt Dolman has taken over as head coach of your Ponies, he has 2 section championships to his name. They've made it as far as the 3rd place game at the state tournament level. Of course, a difficult matchup they had to place in that 3rd place year when they had to play the Eden Prairie Eagles in that matchup. Some tough defense there as the physicality really starting to ramp up in this one. Tischler played on the far side. It can be raced to as that'll be Reagan to pick it up first for Hill Murray as Bill Lechner decides to start rolling his defense pairs into the attacking zone. Here's Jake Henthorn now. Henthorn playing down from the point, checked well by the Ponies. Can be played now by McGinley on the far side. He'll flip it out through to center. A loose play there now. Mike Fleischhacker with the puck, trying to clear it into the zone. Pierre's shot, fan on wide. Taken in down and low. Petronik, an open look for the Pioneers. Saved by Brown! What a great save by Jesse Brown! When the crowd thought the puck was in the back of the net, a great save by Jesse Brown to get just enough on it. As you see there, the first attempt fanned on, and I believe that must have hit the glove as Brown was spinning around, and he was able to send it up into the rafters as the puck comes out. So it may have just been the Pioneers just sending it clean out of over the net. It's picked up now by Stillwater, can be chipped into the zone, held right on the blue line. Petronik with the puck, held in though by Tussey. Petronik picks it up. Held down in low, it can be played again. It's kept alive, tied up. Into the attacking zone, 3-on-3 rush for the Pioneers. As that was Hurley who tried to play it. Donar led the puck up further now for Stengel. To be played back into the attacking zone by the stick there of Henry Eischen. It's played up now once again by Stillwater. Into the attacking zone, Cooper Wiley. Wiley a shot through the defense. It comes back out through center, a rush here for Hill Murray. On the far side, Strobel looking to feed Eischen in front, couldn't connect on that pass. As Helgeson tied up, puck goes around the boards. Petronik will get there first. Petronik with the puck, carrying it down in. As we'll get a whistle here. And we'll get a face-off coming. 3:46 to go, second period of play. Again, 1-0 your score as Adam Isley's goal. On a great play and good puck possession to keep firing at Remington Keppel. Gives the Ponies a 1-0 lead. As we get a face-off coming here to the right of Jesse Brown. Goes back out. They'll send the Stillwater skater off on the face-off. Back out to the blue line. This play will continue now. Goes in that far side where it can be played by Spencer Scott. Scott back further. We'll get a penalty coming here against Stillwater. Will be cross-checking against Ben Helgeson as that was Parker Wiley as Helgeson rubs it in his face. It'll be a 2-minute minor for cross-checking here to Parker Wiley. And this will be the 4th chance on the power play for the Hill Murray Pioneers, looking to tie this one up at 1.
Minor penalty on the ponies, number 24, Parker Wiley.
And the face-off on the start of the power play will be to the left of Brown, the Stillwater netminder. Face-off won by Overly. Down and low, Helgeson back to Overly. A wristed shot, score! Brett Overly sends it in. Fleischhacker tipped it home. We're tied at 1. Well, he had a goal against Irondale in the section quarters on Saturday, and now he's scored on the power play to tie the game here at 1. As we take a look at the replay again, you see it in front of you, Fleischhacker battling. Great positioning by the ponies, and it was just enough on the puck there to deflect it past Brown and tie this game at 1 on the power play. As you can see that the puck goes wide, and as you may have heard, the Hill Murray pep band here, there was a colleague of mine who said, when I complained that I hated the Hill Murray school song, he said, it sounds worse at the X. Truer words have never been spoken. As the puck can be carried in by the Pioneers as they look to push ahead now. Down and low, Quast playing it. He'll send it further along the boards. Can be played out. Chipped up along the boards as Raleigh took a shove to the face. It can be played back out through center. Oberle can pick it up again. Quast will chip it in. Inside of 3 minutes left to go here in the second period of play. Sent back further. Turn the puck over now. It's picked up again by Raleigh. Raleigh 3-on-2. Lost the handle. Picked up again. Tussey a shot and the save there by Keppel. Tussey centering in front there as he was looking for the stick of Roski, who was down in low. Fleischhacker trying to race to the puck to negate the icing. He will. Fleischhacker there first. Fleischhacker trying to center it in front, couldn't do so, and the ponies can pick it back up through center. Into the attacking zone, a shot saved by Keppel. He can hold it there, still held in before it leaks out as it hopped over McGinley. McGinley to pick it up through center. Pass onto that far side. Wasco has it, looking to get into the center of the area for Wells. All the way back out through the center now. Off the boards, Wells with the puck. Sends it in. Down and low, it's picked up by Petronik. Here's Lucas Wallen now, the junior. 1 goal in the regular season for Hill Murray. Puck sitting in the slot area as Peterson can pick it up for Hill. On that far side, Petronik has it now. Petronik, Tischler with speed. 2-on-1 rush. Great defensive play by Cooper Wiley to sweep the puck to the corner and keep it out of harm's way. Good save by Brown. Another save by Brown. Puck still loose. Got to get back. Picked up now by Stillwater as they'll hurry back the other way. Into the attacking zone. Adam Isley sent it on. Steered to the corner by Keppel. Another shot on. Isley was open in front. Couldn't get the handle on it. Tischler now with the puck. Sent it further onto that far side. Looking to get around, and it'll be frozen there as Pierre gave some pressure. We'll get a face-off coming with 1 minute and 9 seconds left to go. Should we end the second period tied. The Stillwater Ponies 2-0-1 in games when tied after 2 periods. And for Hill Murray, 0-3-2. Face-off to the right, won by the Ponies, can be steered back out. We'll be getting another icing here in the zone. 1 minute and 3 as 4 seconds ticked off the clock. Again, the winner of this one will get the White Bear Lake Bears Friday night. If the Ponies do advance, we will have it for you here on VAC TV. As a face-off to the right of Brown, tied up. Still loose, waiting for possession. Less than 60 seconds to go in the period now. It's picked up, held in the zone as the Pioneers will flip it to the corner. Strobel played it further. And Wallen tying up. Couple of hits low. The Hill Murray side looking for a call. They won't get one there. Puck up on the back of the netting there. Centering pass in front. Matt Fleischhacker tried to follow it up. Off the back post. In. No! They wave off the goal. They say that the net came off and the goal is waved off. The Hill Murray side is not going to like that one, as this will be ruled no goal as the net came off before the puck crossed. Let's take a look ourselves here. See, the net still looks on there. Net looks on there. I don't know. That's tough. That's right on. But, of course, the only call that matters is that of the official on the ice. It is a net dislodged, no goal. So here we are, still tied at 1. Face-off in the neutral zone area. As Helgeson wants an explanation, the official's talking about it in the defensive zone as far as where the face-off should go. And they must be ruling that a Pony knocked it off, whether that be the netminder Brown or somebody else. So at 37.6 and counting, we'll get a face-off here in the defensive zone. The Pioneers holding. They're back through the center of the ice. It's picked up by Raleigh. Sent it off the board near the official circle. Picked up now by Helgeson. Strong pass on the near side for Wallen. Pass went back to the corner. Can be picked up back the other way. 2-on-3 rush as the Ponies look to simply extend the period. Goes back out, shot on save by Keppel, and 9.1 left to go. So another chance here in the attacking zone for Stillwater here. As far as shots in the period, Hill Murray the better of shots, 13-7 in the period, 19 against 12 overall in favor of Hill Murray. Of course, having seen Matt Doman coach now, one of my favorite aspects of him is how animated he is, how passionate he is about the game as well. Puck tied up in the corner, one of the Pioneers sitting on it seems. As the Ponies don't like that, some pushing and shoving ensues following the horn. And with that, we'll have the end of the second period of play, tied at 1. An exciting conclusion coming up. This is your home for Pony Boys Hockey on VAC TV. Welcome back, everybody. Aldrich Arena here, the Section 4 AA semifinal between the Stillwater Ponies and the Hill Murray Pioneers. Thank you for joining us here on VAC TV. My name is Alex Westad. Pleased to be joining you here for what's been a fantastic matchup so far. It was the Ponies who got on the scoreboard first in the second period of play, when it was Adam Isley who finished off a series of great plays there. The goal was scored Isley from Scott and Eichten on the even strength at 8:32. Then 5 minutes later at 13:32, a power play goal for Mike Fleischacker, as it was a great tip in front that gave the Pioneers a goal to tie it. There was some controversy late in the period, however, as the Pioneers believed they had scored, but the net was ruled off by the official. It didn't look like it from here, but either way, we will start this third period of play tied at 2 between the Ponies and the Pioneers. Again, after 2 periods of play, when the Ponies are tied, they are 2-0-1, and so undefeated in a small sample size. And the Hill Murray Pioneers are 0-3-2, so winless in a small sample size. We'll see if those trends continue here tonight or if they will break. As we get a fresh 17 on the clock here. Should it require extra frames, it is an 8-period overtime followed by a 17, followed by an 8, and wash, rinse, repeat until we have a winner. Section 4 AA playoffs have been very entertaining so far. There was a 4-5 matchup between Mounds View and Tartan that went 3 overtimes before the puck went 1 inch over the goal line to give Tartan that lead before the Titans got throttled last night by the section favorites, White Bear Lake, 6-0. And of course, we're back here for this one, third period of play. Isley and Fleischacker, your goal scorers so far. Shots on goal through 2 periods of play are scored. 19-12 in favor of the Pioneers. Penalties, power plays rather, 0 for 2 are the Ponies, 1 for 4 are the Hill Murray Pioneers, as the face-off has been won by Stillwater, and play will continue as they'll send it down the boards. It's been a very physical matchup as well. Both goalies only giving up 1 goal. Some excellent goaltending, defense, and offense shown here between these 2 squads tonight. As here's Helgeson now, sending a pass. That went off the top of the net. And it comes all the way back out through center. Did not go in the bench area. And the Pioneers will have to go back to get it. Peterson back to get it. Petronik down behind the goal line. Further for Wallen as Helgeson rides a man into the boards. Taken back in the Pony defensive zone. Here's Cooper Wiley. Wiley behind the net, behind his own defensive net rather, as the Ponies can start taking it back the other way. 3-on-2 rush if they hurry. Winded slap shot wide off to the right of the goaltender Keppel. Another chance on. Still following through with it as it can be cleared out by Vinnie Hurley. That will be an icing call here, and we'll get a face-off coming in the Hill Murray defensive zone. One thing that the Ponies did so well in that first period was they were able to create opportunities which required the Pioneers to ice the puck. They had many times where the face-offs were occurring in that Hill Murray defensive zone, and they had the better of puck possession in that first period. However, in that second period, it tilted a little bit more in favor of Hill Murray. And, of course, we are going to see how that happens here in the third. That's a big check there late by Parker Wiley. Shorthanded chance. Now, as he couldn't pull it back, was the Pioneers' Eischen. We'll get a whistle as the net came off. The net seemed to be having some trouble staying on their moorings here in this one. 15:44 to go here, third period of play. And both teams tied at 1. We'll get a face-off coming to the right of the netminder, Jesse Brown. The 1 goal against, 20 saves is where Brown's numbers are. It's a face-off, one back by the Ponies. Off the glass and out of the zone. Oberle has to play it now for Hill Murray. Picked up by Adam Isley in a 3-on-2 rush. Isley tried to toe drag it back. He couldn't, and Quast can pick it up defensively. Joseph Quast into the zone. Lost the handle. It's picked up by Cooper Wiley. Through the center ice area can be picked up now by Andrew Eichten. Into the defensive zone. Now the Pioneers can settle things down as Brett Oberle has it. Oberle onto that far side for Tischler. Around the defense there of Cooper Wiley. Tischler first to it for Hill Murray. A centering pass in front with no receiver. Chip back out. It's off the glass further. Can be picked up again by the Ponies. A shot on goes high over the net. It's held in down low on the half wall. Be played by Wasco. Wasco tried to feed it in front, just a little bit overextended. McGinley tried to keep the play alive. It goes down the length of the ice, and the Pioneers will ice it again. 14:49 to go. A 1-1 game here. Again, the winner awaiting the matchup on Friday here in the section final with the White Bear Lake Bears. And we'll get a face-off to the right. Again, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, both teams playing in this one tonight 0 for 3 combined against White Bear Lake this season. And it's won by Stillwater. Puck left alone in front. There was Blake Donar. Comes all the way back. A shot off of the defense and a great save by Keppel. Still loose as the net gets knocked off. I believe Petronik knocked Donar into the net, so this should stay in the zone. But we'll wait and see officially where it goes. It will stay inside the zone. As we'll see here, it's a good chance where the puck's still in the zone. It goes in down low, and you see that it's just Tussey trying to follow it up, and it is Petronik who knocks him in, so the puck will stay in the defensive zone for Hill Murray. Another defensive zone draw. Tied up there. It's won by the Pioneers. Petronik gets it off the end board for Wallen. Comes back out to center. Can be picked up now nicely by Spencer Scott. Scott, shovel pass looking for Isley. Keppel tried to stop it, couldn't do so. Keppel way out of position now because Helgeson is able to bail him out. Here's Ben Helgeson, future Badger, skating in. 3-on-2 rush as the Pioneers run down the ice. Turned it over, left for Strobel as Wallen picks it up on the far side. Wallen down to his skate. Sends it back to the blue line looking for Petronik. Petronik, a shot goes high over the net. He picked up now as Adam Isley has it. Isley into the attacking zone with the 1 goal for Stillwater. Sends a shot that goes wide off the end boards. Comes back out through center, and Helgeson can pick it up again. Helgeson flipped to the corner. Race to it now as Cooper Wiley was there. Now Adam Isley has it as he's playing back. Isley looking for an outlet. As the Ponies content to take their time, they'll move forward with it. McGinley knocks the puck into the defensive zone. Looking to get it for Quast were the Pioneers. Comes all the way back up, picked up now by Hill Murray. They'll send the pass too far. Puck held into the zone, though, however, by Scott Moyer. Puck back through the center ice area. Henry Eischen has it. Eischen standing a good check there along the boards by Parker Wiley. The Wiley brothers doing some great damage physically tonight, providing a ton of great checks and pressure here against this Hill Murray forecheck. Here's Parker. Long stretch pass off the stick of Wasco in the neutral zone. Can be picked up again by Eischen. Eischen on the far side. He'll pick it up into the corner. Can be gathered now there. Eischen trying to tie up the man. Puck still loose. Can be flipped off. Eischen has it. Goes all the way back to the blue line. Cross ice pass looking for Oberle through the legs there of Wells, who has to play it. Goes back out through to center. Icing is waved off as the puck goes into the Hill Murray defensive zone. Can be picked up again by Oberle, the future Bulldog of University of Minnesota Duluth. College recruiting now happening at a younger age for all players in high school hockey, especially in the state of Minnesota. As the puck played now at the officials' half circle, gets chipped into the Hill Murray defensive zone. It can be picked up now by Fleischhacker as he'll play it on the boards. Raleigh now a shot off the end boards, dangerously right into the slot. Picked up now by Tischler. Tischler, a 3-on-2 through the neutral zone. Pierre has the puck now. Raleigh, a shot off of the pads there of Brown. It goes high into the rafters. Now we'll get a face-off coming in the defensive zone for Stillwater. 11:54 to go here, third period of play. Some good back and forth. A great game of hockey here between these two squads. Now that they have become seemingly rivals every single year come section time, as the puck goes onto that half wall. Isley chips it further up ahead. Can be played now as they'll skate back in. Offsides is called, as I believe that was Eichten who carried it in just a little bit too early. Of course, you have other games going on in the Minnesota State High School League tonight. Games with section finals going on specifically. You have Edina who is victorious 8-1 over Wyzetta. St. Michael Albertville currently up 4-2 in the second period over the Moorhead Spuds. That'd be an upset. On that far side now, Strobel a chance. Good save by Brown to cut that one off. Otherwise, I believe the Stillwater Pony girls basketball team is playing in a section game tonight. I'll make sure that I look that one up as time goes along here. Again, we certainly want to thank you for joining us here on VAC TV. My name is Alex Weston. Pleased to be bringing you this exciting Section 4AA semifinal game between the Stillwater Ponies and the Hill Murray Pioneers. The face-off one can be sent back out through to center. Goes all the way back down the length of the ice where Ryan Peterson can play it. Peterson for Wallen. Sent back to the center of the ice. Helgeson picked it up now into the attacking zone. As it goes all the way back into the defensive zone for the Pioneers. Peterson cross ice behind the net for Wallen. Wallen onto the far side. He's skating it in. He'll dump it into the zone where Strobel can chase it now for Hill Murray. Down and low. Helgeson picks it up. Helgeson skating around the defense, looking for an outlet. Sends it down and low. Too far for any of the Pioneers. And the Ponies can pick it up there. Helgeson has it. Snuffed out, though, by the Pony defense. Can be picked up, sent down the length of the ice. Keppel will have to make a save. He'll have a tough time of handling that puck. Not quite sure what happened there for the goaltender Keppel as Tussey picks it up in the attacking zone. Tussey, stick handle, still with the puck. Shot, and it got on Keppel, but he was able to send it behind him. Here's Strobel now, sending it further for Peterson. Peterson off into the student section of the Pioneers, and we'll get a face-off in the defensive zone. Everybody certainly looks to be okay over there. And we'll get a face-off coming in the Hill Murray defensive zone. 10:22 to go here in this third period of play. As we await the next step for this one. I mentioned earlier, felt like a heavyweight bout between two giants of Section 4AA. So we'll get a whistle here as some of the players were in a little bit too early. Looks like your Pony girls are playing East Ridge at the moment in a section game. No score of that one on Minnesota Girls Basketball Hub, but I assume you know the outcome of that one if you are watching at this time. As the puck gets leaked all the way back down to center, it can be played now by Ethan Darby. Darby played off the wall. held in there right on the blue line before it finally comes back out, and the Pioneers will have to touch. Back into the defensive zone, Brown can play it for Stillwater. Through the attacking zone, Losties who's trying to pick it up there. Right on the blue line again as the Ponies look to break out. Into the attacking zone, here's Tussey. Tussey shoved a man off there as he can play it now. Tussey still fighting for it, the future Gopher. Comes back out through center where Quast can play it. Quast first after it for Hill Murray, but he's beaten to it by Cooper Wiley. Puck still in the defensive zone for Stillwater. Held back in by Oberle. All the way back out through the neutral zone area. With no team really establishing a dominance on either end of the ice at the moment. Just trying to create a chance really as in the attacking zone. Here comes Spencer Scott. Scott with a chance and a good save there by Keppel. Now we'll get a face-off coming here, 9:07 to go in this third period. Face-off will come to the left of the netminder, Remington Keppel. One of two sophomore goaltenders on the Hill Murray team. Fortunately, I don't see that other goaltender dressed on the Hill Murray bench. And two goaltenders dressed on the Stillwater side. Shot and a good save there by Brown, and a shot going wide of the net. Now get another face-off coming here, 8:55 to go. The other goalies, of course, TJ Sagasor wearing number 1 for the Ponies, and Logan Dees wearing number 31 for Stillwater. We'll get a face-off coming up here to the left of Jesse Brown, the junior goaltender. As a face-off won by Stillwater, but the Pioneers gain control. Goes down and low where Mike Fleischhacker can play it. Fleischhacker on that wall. Still battling for it. A chance in front for Pierre. Couldn't find it. And Logan Huber can pick it up. Back for Wasco now, who has it. Sent down and low. Picked up now Parker Wiley applying some pressure. Spun on that far side where it's picked up now by the Ponies. They'll send it the length of the ice. This will be an icing call coming here. I'll get another face-off in the Pony defensive zone. 8:24 to go. So as the Ponies started the third period of play, forcing the Pioneers to ice the puck down the length of the ice. The Pioneers starting to do the same on this side of the period. As the face-off won now by Stillwater. Can be flipped out off the boards. A hard check following the pass. As the puck goes in, Keppel will stop it. Can be played further up ahead. Held in as it goes to the half wall. One of the Pony skaters hooked up there as he wanted a call. Down and low. Ponies have it. Goes all the way back out through the blue line where Hill Murray will apply some pressure. It's carried in by Petronik. Petronik into the attacking zone. High over the net. A dangerous chance. Goes here now. Helgeson a shot. No goal as it missed the net and went wide. Puck comes all the way back out. Love to see that one again. I'm not quite sure how that did not end up in the back of the net. As the puck gets carried in, a 3-on-2 rush turnover. Wallen has it now for Hill Murray before he lost it. Into the attacking zone as they touch up. Tied up still at the center ice is a Pony and a Pioneer. As here's Strobel now, a strong check by Ty Thurston. 2-on-1 rush. If they hurry, shot goes off and one of the Ponies carried himself into the net. And as a result, Tussey had it go into the back of the net. As we take a look at the initial shot there from Helgeson, I'm not really sure where this missed. This was a perfect pass in front, and Helgeson did just send it wide, or either that or it hit off the post. But that's another chance that the Pioneers will be looking at as a missed opportunity should they lose this game. Of course, in that last minute of the second period of play, there was one goal that was waved off for the net being off. Tough to tell based on our vantage point and our camera angles, but the official was closest, and he made the call that he thought was right, and nothing we can do about that. With the two skaters tied up there on that far side, they'll skate up through the neutral ice area. Into the attacking zone, they'll dump the puck as Joe Raleigh first to it. Adam Isley tried to go for a wraparound feed in the slot. Can be picked up now by the Pioneers. A 3-on-3 rush for Hill Murray. Shot on, easy save by Jesse Brown as he was going high on the glove side. And we'll get a face-off coming in the Stillwater defensive zone. An impressive matchup so far between these two teams. Hill Murray entering section play at 10, 11, and 4 on the season. And your Stillwater Ponies entering at 12, 12, and 1. 2 down seasons from where these programs expect them to be at this time of year. It comes all the way back out. It's chipped in. It can be picked up further, sent in further, and Keppel will have to stop it behind his own net. He'll get back in his crease, and the Pioneers will touch up there. It's held in now. Cooper Wiley is shot. First to it is McGinley for the Ponies. A centering pass in front, still loose. McGinley spinning, still loose. Does not find a way to go into the net. Some great chances now for the Ponies. Down in low. Can be cleared back out off the half wall, all the way back out through center, and the Ponies can look to start another rush. Cooper Wiley into the attacking zone. He'll send it in. A shot on goal, saved by Keppel. He'll have to freeze it. We'll get a face-off coming. 6:22 to go in this third period. Again, 6 years in a row, Stillwater Ponies have played Hill Murray in a section game. The first of those matchups came all the way back in the 2011-12 season, if my math serves me right. The face-off won by the Pioneers. Send it back dangerously into their own section again for the second time tonight. Meanwhile, the Pioneers, you know the stories, you know the tenure of history that this program has had. As a member of Section 4AA, they've been champions 7 times in this decade and 15 times since they entered this section in 1997. It's a face-off won by the Pioneers again. This time Petronic will go the other way as to not send it into his own section. Can be picked up now. Long pass is Pierre. Try to look to spring Fleischhacker. Fleischhacker lost the puck battle there as Darby was able to send it off, but Pierre is there. Petronic tried to get it there, but a great sliding play made by the defense there of Donar, and the Pioneers will have to send that puck high over the glass. Now we're nearing the end of regulation time. The crowd palpably nervous. A very large, sizable Stillwater student section to the left of our broadcast booth here at Aldrich Arena. All standing. Looks like they went with the Jersey night theme. A classic, good choice by the Stillwater students. As the face-off is tied up, it's won by the Ponies in the defensive zone. Chipped off the boards, through to center, can be played now by Peterson. Peterson off that far board. Fleischhacker sends it in. And it can be played now by Joe Raleigh. Raleigh harder on the boards. Picked up now by the Ponies through the center ice. Still in as Isley deked around the defense. A shot on is steered aside by Remington Keppel. 3-on-2 rush for Hill Murray now. Here's Pierre. Cross-ice pass. Couldn't find Fleischhacker. Still in front. Pierre couldn't get the handle. Here's Tischler sent it in front. It's picked up now by Stillwater. Turned it over now. Pierre with a shot on that goes wide. Here's Cooper Wiley who sends it back out through center. Pioneers will send it back in as Brown will have to make the stop as their lines will change. Gaining speed now. Cooper Wiley looking for Isley as heel touch, and now Stillwater gets a chance to change. Going back now, Brent Oberle looking to catch the Stillwater Ponies on a change. Couldn't quite do so as an easy glove save is snared there on the shot by Wallen. And we'll get another face-off coming in the zone. Get a face-off coming to the left of Brown. 4:58 to go here. Third period of play. Again, my name is Alex Westad. Thank you for joining us here for our entire VAC TV production crew. On the site of this one, Aldrich Arena. Shot on, never reached. Spinning shot, score! It's Lucas Wallen who puts the Hill Murray Pioneers in front. Lucas Wallen, the junior, another one of these Hill Murray Pioneers that had a goal against Irondale. You see just not enough stick on the puck to clear the zone on the initial attempt. And then Wallen simply spins and hopes for the best. There may have been a Pioneer who tipped that in front. We'll await the initial announcement, but the score, either way, still 2-1. Hill Murray leading this one. But if any record in this rivalry proves to be strong, 2-1 does not mean that this hockey game is over. With 4:40 left to go here in this third period of play, puck pass intercepted there. Darby sends a shot on it, saved by Keppel. Down to that half wall, Ponies looking to push for the equalizer. Down and low, Tussey has it. Sent it back for Raleigh, not long enough on the stick to get there as Raleigh has it back in his own defensive zone. There's Joe Raleigh off the half wall, looking to feed Tussey. Tussey and the Ponies spending a little too much time in their own defensive zone. Tussey with speed through the neutral zone area, walking in, trying to get around the defense of this Hill Murray Pioneer team. Still tied up along that half wall. To be played now for Quast. Quast had it, still tied up right near the Hill Murray Pioneer bench as it's sent down the length of the ice. Can be gathered there. Onto that far side, it goes down the length of the ice. This will be icing, and we'll get a face-off coming in the Hill Murray defensive zone. 3:46 to go here, third period of play. And the Ponies scored first. Adam Isley at the 8:38 mark of the second period. And it was 2 straight goals now by Hill Murray. That gives them the 2-1 lead in this third period. The face-off, won by the Pioneers. Petronik has it behind his own net. Up for Pierre on that far side. Stretch pass to the center looking for Fleischhacker, couldn't find it. Goes all the way back now as they'll chip it in. Still held right on that blue line. Still held in. Can be shoveled back further now, where it can be played by Huber. Onto that far side now, looking to get on the far side there for Eichton. In through neutral ice, here's Cooper Wiley. Wiley dumped it back, sends a shot wide. Goes back, centering pass in front. Keppel got the stick on it to send it high into the air. Cleared out by the Pioneers as Fleischhacker will send it the length of the ice. We'll get another icing call coming here. And the faceoff will be to the right of the Hill Murray goaltender Keppel. With 3:05 to go here in this third period of play. And a big face-off coming here in the defensive zone for Hill Murray. It's won by Stillwater. They'll get it back to Raleigh. A twisted shot on goal from a far angle. Keppel had a hard time making the save, but he was able to. 3-on-2 rush now as Strobel will send it in for Hill Murray. Down and low, Helgeson to get there. Helgeson just sent it back out to center as the Pioneers try to kill off the clock. Puck goes high off the glass. It's picked up now by Parker Wiley. Onto the near side now for Wasco. He'll send it in. Shot will end up being on goal there as Keppel comes out to make the save. Puck down and low, tied up now as Helgeson has it on 2-on-2. Helgeson skating with the puck. He'll cut it back. Looking there now for Strobel as the puck comes back through the center of the ice. Can be picked up now by the Pioneers' Matthew Fleischhacker. This Fleischhacker will send it onto that far side, and they'll dump it in and slowly start to set up in a neutral zone trap. Down and low, Cooper Wiley has it. Looking to skate it through the center of the ice for Ryan Roski onto that far side. Noah Tussey now. Roski picks it up. Roski tied up on the defense. Wiley a shot on and a save there by Keppel. We'll get a face-off coming, 1:57 to go in the third period of play. We'll see if Matt Doman elects to use his timeout, and he will. He'll take that timeout with 1:57 left to go here. You'll think about when do you pull Jesse Brown to get the extra skater? How much time can you afford to give your team without giving Hill Murray too much time to shoot at an empty net? The general rule of thumb in that instance, 1.5 minutes. It was scoreless through one period of play. Then it was Adam Isley who put the Ponies on the scoreboard 1-0. As the Ponies had a great series of plays in the offensive zone as they were able to keep hammering at Remington Keppel, finally being able to get one under the leg pads. Then on the power play 5 minutes later, Mike Fleischhacker got one on the power play and tie the game up at 1 through 2 periods of play. And then just a few moments ago it was Lucas Wallen who had a shot in front that was able to beat the goaltender Jesse Brown and give the Pioneers a 2-1 lead and a shot at another section final appearance for Hill Murray. And it would be a trend breaker too, just based on what I mentioned at the top of the period, where Stillwater entered the second period tied at 2-0-1 in all of their games this season. And Hill Murray entered at 0-3-1 in all of their games this season. And of course, there are 2 minutes left on the clock. Anything can happen, and this arena, this historic arena, has certainly seen its fair share of crazy events that have happened. As we get the face-off here to the left of Keppel, it'll be Scott and a Pioneer to do battle. Petronik has the puck now. He'll send it around to the far boards as Brown will play out very far, looking to get the signal to come to the bench. With the puck down and low, Scott has it. Goes all the way back to the blue line looking for Huber. Huber a shot on as it goes to the half wall. It's picked up now by Strobel. Down and further, Peterson has it. Brown has to stay in his net. Puck back out through center. Helgeson has it. Here's a breakaway for Helgeson. Score! Ben Helgeson scores 3-1 Hill Murray. Well, as you look at that play, the Stillwater Ponies did their best to hold his own and give Jesse Brown the chance to at least get out of the net. But that puck just kept coming back out through center. As you see it here, it's just chipped off the boards before it comes back out through center, and then just some stick checks when a body check may have been better. And Helgeson was able to beat Jesse Brown, I believe, blocker side, to probably end this game 3-1. As the Ponies will carry the puck up the ice, they'll look to get Brown off the ice, and here he will come. And so now the Ponies will play with the empty net. As the puck caroms off one of the boards, or maybe even the skate of the official, it's carried back out through to center to be controlled now by Tussey. Again, staring at the open net mouth for Stillwater. Puck through the center of the ice. It's carried now. Isley dished it further. Sent in the length of the ice. Delayed offside as they'll touch up. As Overly sends the puck into the netting, and that'll force the face-off outside of the zone and into the neutral ice area. 52.8 to go here, third period. It's 3 unanswered goals for the Hill Murray Pioneers that have put them ahead. And much to the delight of the media, I'm sure, a matchup coming with the White Bear Lake Bears. As a face-off here in the neutral zone, it'll be Scott and Strobel as they've done battle many times tonight. They'll wait for the students to put down their lights on their phones as the typical na-na-na-na, hey-hey, goodbye chant begins on the Hill Murray side. Held in the zone nicely there by Joe Raleigh. It's tied up along the half wall. 40 seconds left to go in the game. Still tied up. Ponies looking to get that puck loose. The whistle will blow. We'll see where they put the face off. And it looks like the face-off will come to center ice. It looks like they might get a skater on each side on the penalty anyway. It'll be Ryan Peterson for the Pioneers and Andrew Eichten for the Ponies who will take a seat. Coincidental minors for roughing, presumably. Of course, if you're a fan of the Stillwater Ponies and don't care for the White Bear Lake Bears too much, the word around the White Bear Lake camp is believed that the Bears are significantly overconfident. And if there's anything that you can take solace in as the puck goes down the length of the ice and just misses, we'll get an icing touch up here. The clock's still running, and now they finally stopped it as they'll set some more time back on the clock. But if there's any solace you can take in that, it's that it'll be a fun atmosphere here at Aldrich Arena on Friday night. And of course, if you have any interest in getting a ticket for that matchup, a historic matchup between two longtime rivals, out to just getting in line right now. Tickets go on sale 9 a.m. tomorrow, and they will be sold out within a matter of hours. As the puck goes back through the center ice area, Cooper Wiley first to it for Stillwater, tied up along the board. Strobel leaves it for Helgeson. Helgeson missed the empty net. It's held in now. Wallen with one of the goals for the Pioneers will get a whistle. There'll be another penalty. We'll see who it goes against. Helgeson chirping at, I believe, Joe Raleigh defensively. It will be Joe Raleigh who will take a seat in the penalty box, as we certainly like them sticking up for the players here. As a faceoff will come in the defensive zone for Stillwater. And you see the official explaining to the clock operator how the penalty will break down. Looks like that'll be it for Joe Raleigh on his night anyway. And he'll skip the handshake line as the rivalry between Stillwater and Hill Murray adds another chapter to it, with Hill Murray continuing to be the powerhouse that they've been for a long time. And they'll give him the 2 minutes for slew footing and the game misconduct, and that'll be Joe Raleigh's night. Comes back out now, a chance goes wide as Brown has to return to his net. Another whistle here as some more unpleasantries ensue, and this will be a Pioneer heading off to the bench, as that'll be Joe Becker going to the box. We'll see what this call is for. It'll be a slashing minor, and the faceoff will come in the Hill Murray defensive zone. 7 seconds left to go in this one. It's one thing you don't like to see. The game's in hand. There's no reason to be this chippy. But of course, it is high school sports. Faceoff coming here now to the left of Keppel. One on the faceoff by Stillwater. Turned it over. First to it are the Pioneers. They'll hold it against the board. Stillwater will let them finish. And with that, the Pioneers storm the ice, and the Stillwater Ponies, for the second consecutive year, have their season ended by the Hill Murray Pioneers. And the Pioneers will advance to the Section 4AA final on Friday. It was the Ponies getting on the scoreboard first here in the second period of play, as some great play by the Ponies, Isley and Scott, as they kept battling for and keep pushing that puck on the goaltender Keppel, as they were able to finally break through and put one on the scoreboard, giving the Ponies a 1-0 lead. After that point, though, all Hill Murray, as you see there, the tip by Fleischhacker able to beat the goaltender Brown. They'd get another one, 5 minutes left to go in the third period, as off the face-off, the puck went back to the point. As the Ponies tried to clear the puck out of the zone, they got it in front, and off of a screen by Helgeson, Lucas Wallen was able to flip it past the goaltender Brown, giving them the game winner in the 2-1 lead. And then with a minute and change left to go in the third period of play, as the Pioneers simply look to extend the play and just keep it in their own defensive zone and wind the clock down, they'll send it back out, and Ben Helgeson will take this 100 feet of ice down the length of the surface, and he's able to get it past Jesse Brown on the blocker's side to give the Ponies a 3-1 loss here at Aldrich Arena tonight. We want to thank you for joining us all season long on VAC TV, as we were your home for Stillwater Ponies boys hockey. We'll look forward to seeing you again here in November. This is your home for Pony boys hockey on VAC TV.